Mindsetters. We are live today. It wasn't actually a live day, but it was 2 days ago. We had a lot of things to do, and I needed to make to be live on Revolution Media the last couple of days in order to increase the awareness about how to actually do social media marketing at the moment, since the current situation is a bit awkward. So we will talk today about the last thing that we have announced, and that is increase or decrease. And this actually is very, very important, since I started to talk about this 5 years ago. We are in the middle of a pandemic at the moment, and this topic, let's just say, it comes in hand. So look, the cat is there. So it comes in hand with the actual things that are happening, since I started, like as I told you before, 5 years ago, to increase the awareness about the situation, the financial situation that we are in at the moment. Why? Because as you guys know, we are due, or we were due a financial crisis like 4 or 5 years ago, and since they've put a lot of money in the market over and over and over again, that meant only that the bubbles will increase, and sooner or later something will happen, or I didn't expect this, but something would happen and the bubbles will start to burst. And that particular point is very, very bad, because as soon as the bubbles will start to burst, this kind of things happen, and people will lose their job, and you will lose your business if your business isn't properly positioned in the market, in the actual market at the moment. And that is a very, very bad thing, right? And in order to actually overcome every single thing, you need a strong mindset, an increased mindset, right? Because I've actually was lucky, and I've searched a lot of interaction with successful people here in Germany and all over the place where I was, and I tried to understand how their mind is working, because it's very, very important, since I wanted to actually increase my own mindset. This was the main goal in the beginning, and then after I understood a couple of things, then I tried to give it to you all back, because it's very, very important to have a strong mindset in order to see the opportunity that is in the market, or will be in the market after this crisis, this pandemic crisis will go away. Because even if it's crisis and you will lose your job, you need to understand that if your mindset is let's just say, in the right order or status at the moment, that means for you only that you will start to think like an entrepreneur, and you will see actually that the opportunity that came with losing a job, because it happens, you don't have control, so you will lose your job, but you can see the opportunity to start your own thing afterwards, to actually build your passion into a business, and then that business to make it so that it will sustain itself. And then I will go also into details. It will sustain itself, and you will never be in such problems going forward, right? Because as Gary Vee says, and you guys know that I love Gary Vee and the things that he says, because we are like we are thinking the same. And until I've met him, I actually thought I was crazy. So Gary Vee says it's very important. So if you want to build from your passion a business, a small business, it doesn't need to be like millionaire or whatever, right? But a small business, you can do that, and you can earn that same amount of money that you are earning working for somebody else, but doing the stuff that you don't love, by doing the stuff that you love every single day. So you can do that. You can do just that. The thing is, you need some let's just say pinpointers. You need some help. So this is why you need to invest in yourself. So this is why I started 5 years ago. 5 years ago, started to actually bombard you guys, to tell you every single day, invest in yourself, invest in yourself, invest in yourself. Because if you want it or not, the 5 years are gone. And if you started like 5 years ago, and every single day to try to put brick by brick, step by step, percent by percent next to each other, you will end up, or you would have ended up in this particular moment in a good place for you, in a good mindset for you. Even though people are panicking, even though people are overcome with fear, right? Everybody's panicking, it's normal. Understand that your mindset can see the opportunity, can create you the mind status that to see the opportunity, in order to see the opportunity that is in the market at the moment. And I've talked with some people, and this one thing is very true. So it's the most important thing that happened in the last couple of days, and that is, I've heard once in Germany, after talking with some millionaires, I've heard this one sentence, and that was, normal people, in what they don't know, in what happens today, in chaos, they see fear. And successful people, in chaos, they see opportunity. And this, I've started to research this one sentence a lot. And I've seen over and over, repeating itself over and over again, over and over again. Even Sadhguru, I don't know if you know who Sadhguru is. If you don't know him, follow him. Get some knowledge in your head right now, because you have the time. Even Sadhguru says the exact same thing. Opportunity, opportunity, opportunity. Set up your mind in. So the wireless was bad. So as you guys know, at this particular time, it is very hard to say what it will happen tomorrow, right? But this doesn't mean you need to stop taking action every single day, or improving every single day, or creating every single day, because you don't know what happens tomorrow. And unfortunately, a lot of people do exactly that. They stop. They just stop. They are watching Netflix. They are doing stuff that is not productive at all. So if you have this time, even in this particular time that we are living in at the moment, just increase. Put the brick after the brick after the brick. If you don't know with what to start, you have the free books that I already told you about. The first one is Rich Dad Poor Dad. Why is this book very important? Is because you need to break the barrier, the limit. You were actually inputted into your brain since you were a small boy, since you were a small girl. You were taught, go to school, get a good job, you see it, right? And depend on other people, depend on other businesses and their health in order to get your money. So this is broken. As you see at the moment, this situation, this puts us on the same level. This is no rich guy's world or poor guy's world, or intelligent or not, or whatever you want to believe it or not. We are all the same. This is a total reset. So, first book is Rich Dad Poor Dad. The second is How to Earn Friends and Influence People. And this is not about how to influence people, it is how to communicate in order to get your message out to other people. It doesn't mean it's not you need to do lives or whatever, right? But there are a million ways to communicate in order to get things done, and in order to get your message exactly how you want it to the guy next to you or to the girl next to you, in order to get what you want. Because this is very important. We need to learn how to communicate. Unfortunately, we are only let's just say in school how to say yes sir, yes ma'am, yes sir, yes ma'am, raise the hand when you want to talk, and if you get the approval you can talk. That there are other rules in the society that you can respect. This is a dictatorship, what we are learned, what we are brought by in the school. So this is the dictatorship. So then the third book is Think and Grow Rich. And Think and Grow Rich, and I left it at the end, it was the second, is because this book will open the mind to new opportunities. Will show to you guys with the examples in the book that you don't need to be very special. As you guys see that we are posting every single day on Rich Mindset, you don't need to have school, you don't need to have money, you don't need to be young, you don't need to be old, you don't need to be special in order to really get it. To get what you desire most in this life. You can do it. You just need to do it. People are waiting, people outside, and you need to be their example. You need to inspire other people. But we can only by doing the action and not waiting for other people to do the action to see if it works and then do the action. No, it doesn't work like that. You just need to be a pioneer in your own market. Be a pioneer in your own life. Because in the end, guys, I said it a million times and I will say it again a million times. You only have this one life, and it is not a simulation. This is not something that, I don't know, you took it for granted until now. This is not for granted. You need to be grateful every single morning. You need to be happy every single morning. You need to inspire other people to be grateful and happy every single morning. How? By changing ourselves. By doing it with ourselves, we can inspire other people. The only one thing you can and will change in this life is yourself. Is this one thing that you have it over here. This here will help you in good times. This here will help you in bad times. This here will take you out of the shit that you think that you are in at the moment. Yeah, this one thing that you have in your mind, in your head, and that is your mind. This is the only salvation you are looking for. Nothing else. Your salvation is not outside, is not inside, doesn't matter where you are looking for it. It is only one thing. And you need to treat it like so. Because in your life, as I told you guys, there are only two ways that you can go. You can go up and you can increase, or you can go down and you can decrease. And doing so, you choose every single day. And ask yourself every single day before you go to and do that action, what this action that I'm doing right now will bring me long term? What is the potential of this action that I'm doing at the moment? Can this action help me or decrease me? Increase me or decrease me? Because unfortunately, we cannot see in the future. But we can take the right actions day by day and today and the now that you live in order to increase your future. And this is the question that you need to ask yourself. If you're looking at Netflix at the moment, ask yourself, taking these moments, these hours, and looking at Netflix, will this bring me any increase in the future? Will this bring me any increase in the future? If the answer is no, then stop it. What are you at the moment looking at Netflix for in this situation, and then you will cry until the night because you don't have any solutions tomorrow? Or you will not sleep, you will have bad days, you have bad headaches. So guys, this is it. This is the moment in which you can take actually your decision, because we are all waiting for one moment to take the decision. And if we are all awakened one moment, this particular time, now, then we will win. And the future ahead, and the future of our future generations, because you know, guys know I have a little girl, will not look like our like it did to us in the past. It can be beautiful. You can teach your girl, your boy, you can teach them that there is other opportunity out there, that there is other way of thinking. There are happy people every single day with absolutely no reason. And they are not crazy. They are just enjoying what they are doing every single day. And that is because they freed themselves from the one prison that they had. And that is the prison of the mind. As Mandela said in the Invictus, if you have seen the movie, there is one poem in which he says, they can take anything away from me, but they can never take the mind away from me. This is my own freedom, and I can be free even if outside is not. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this live. Please share it with other people. Give them joy and hope, and give them a reason to be grateful. The opportunity to understand that this one time you can increase. Now is the moment. Step by step, get to the next level, break the barriers, and let's change this thing up. This is our chance. Our.